Good afternoon. This is Big Red Truck. Just got up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Oh, I didn't get a great sleep last night. I had a truck doing a regen right beside me, and he was straight pipe, old 389 Peterbilt. It was right here. The stacks were right at my damn sleeper, man. It was annoying. So annoying. Oh, because you would sit there and that thing would kick up to like 1,500, $2,000, then back down. So you'd be like, oh, that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. Then all of a sudden, boom! Like, motherfucker. Okay. But that's not the topic today. The topic today is, should you go owner-operator right off the start? And you're thinking, man, that sounds nice, you know. Go owner-operator, have my own truck, be under my own jurisdiction, you know, run my own routes, have, you know, do whatever I want to do, right? Freedom always sounds nice, and that guy's toolbox is straight open while he's driving down the highway. Wow. Okay. To each their own. I wouldn't want to lose all my tools going down the highway, though. That's just me. Alright. What is up with my phone mount, man? This thing is junk. Don't ever get these things. I don't understand if I just got a faulty one or what. But this damn max mount is junk. Alright. Should y'all go owner-operator right off the bat? My answer straight up, well, focus. There we go. No. I would not go owner-operator right off the stop. Reason being, dude, y'all don't realize how much money it takes. Because I used to be owner-operator. Y'all don't realize how much money it takes to become, to make it successfully owner-op. Just because you got a truck doesn't mean anything. The truck is the icing on top of the cake. That's it. The truck is your starting point. That by no means is, oh, I should go owner-operator, got my own truck. No. First off, oh, shoot, I'm tired. Oh, lordy. I think these 10-hour breaks are a mistake. I think you need a little bit more sleep. Like, 12 hours. Maybe 11 and 11. What do y'all think? 11 on, 11 off. That'd be nice. I think one more hour of sleep would be beautiful. Which I've still got an hour left on my 10-hour. So, it's whatever. Let me let this sit open. Okay. Just because you got a truck does not mean that you're ready to rock and roll as an owner-operator. Let me adjust my camera. I don't know why, but y'all are getting like just a tot, like my head. Like, I mean, I know I'm not the prettiest thing in the world to look at, but damn. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright. Not including just the truck, you've got insurance. Insurance ain't cheap on these big sumbitches. Because you're like a rolling battering ram, and the insurance companies know that. So insurance ain't cheap. A trailer ain't cheap. Your IFTA ain't cheap. You know, you see what I'm going with here? And those are just the icings on top of the cake, you know. Those are just the small things. Then you got to worry about the big thing. Maintenance. And will your truck meet the specifications of the company you're wanting to haul for? A lot of owner-operators do not know this. A lot of new owner-ops do not understand this. If your truck is above a certain age, like if it's so old, they will not use. They can't use you because their insurance mainly. They say it's because the truck's too old. It's mainly because of insurance. Just let you know that. And DOT. When you drive an older truck, you're more apt to break down. You're more apt to have mechanical failures. You're more apt to be stuck on the road. So bigger companies avoid this by, or like a lot of owner-operator companies avoid this by not letting trucks over like 5 or 7 years run for them. Which sucks, but it is what it is. So, thinking about those, would you really want to go owner operator right off the gate? You're going to be out. Okay, first off, let me put this into consideration, alright? Because I had a guy talk to me about this at a truck stop, actually, a couple days ago. And that's one reason why I decided to do this video. I didn't do it earlier. But he got on Facebook. And I'm going to leave all the names out and everything. But this guy got on Facebook and there was a Volvo. A V&L. Actually, one of them's right beside me. What are these things? It's a V&L something. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know about these Volvos. They're foreign trucks. And the guy was asking $2,500 for it. And it was an 04 model. 2004 model Volvo. 10-speed. And he said it only had 200,000 miles on it. I don't know about you, but my bullshit alarm was going berserk right now. The description on Facebook said it had 200,000 miles. It's been well taken care of. It has all its maintenance records. But he only wanted $2,500 for it. I don't know about you guys, but something don't seem right about that. Something don't seem correct on that right there. Something seems like, what the? My bullshit alarm was going berserk. So I actually found that post on Facebook and messaged him. I said, so you got all maintenance records and everything? He's like, oh yeah, man, I got all maintenance records. I actually called the dude. And the other guy that was thinking about buying it was right there. Me being a very good question. I ask a lot of questions. So I learn a lot of shit. And I started asking a shit ton of questions. He's like, oh yeah, it's an 04 model. I used it to haul grain trailers. I was a farmer. It's only got 200,000 miles. I said, how long have you had the truck? He said, I've had it since new. I was like, why are you only asking $2,500 for it? He said, oh, because the turbo's down in the state, and it's got number 3 and number 4 injectors are weak on it. I was like, okay. He didn't mention that in the post on Facebook. He did mention it when I called him, and I was like, oh, okay. And the guy that was about to buy the friggin' truck was sitting right there beside me. He's like, holy shit. I was like, well, where, why, you know, is that the only reason why you're asking $2,500 for it? He said, no, the air ride seats are bad. It needs the new air ride seats. It needs new clutching. It needs a new throwout bearing. It sits more than it drives. A lot of the rubber on it's dry rotted. I was like, I'm seeing dollar signs. Ding, 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 ding. I was like, holy shit. Tires are anywhere between $300 and $500 a pop. Okay? Unless you can find them cheaper, and if you do, I mean, I don't run retreads. I hate retreads. Retreads are an accident waiting to happen. But, for me at least, I've had bad luck with them. But, I seen the tires are bad. I was like, fuck, man. 200,000 miles, yeah, but I'm going to be out 25 grand before the fucking truck's even able to hit the road. So, that being said, there's a couple fucking things here you need to, before you go looking at a truck, you need to ask a lot of questions. A lot. His maintenance record, just to let y'all know, was a folder with 2 TA receipts in it. That was his maintenance record. What the fuck? So it's either had, he sent me a picture of it. It's either, I think it had 2 oil changes at 200,000 miles. Okay. Huh. And the truck, the guy looks like he just like washed it off, made it look pretty and everything. So I mean, here's the point of the story. Look at what you're getting before you get it. You're gonna get what you pay for. If you pay terrible, if you get something real fucking cheap, more than likely it's gonna leave you on the side of the road. If you get something at a good price, do some research. Now, that could have been the deal of the century, or that could have left that poor boy on the side of the road with a reefer. He was probably going to run reefer. That's what he was thinking about running reefer units. And that could have left him on the side of the road with a time-sensitive load, and that company could have got shut down because of him. Because of that truck. Some more of the story, pay attention to what you do. And like always, this is Big Red Truck. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the flip-flop.